So this is issue 14 of the Combat Patrol magazine series. Please like and subscribe for me to continue. So taking a look in here then. So issue 14 comes with, as we can see, 2 paints. And then the future issues, issue 15 is going to have that Psychophage, issue 16 another 2 paints. So the paints are, not the best value for the magazines, but it does complete the collection. So, this one, 2 paints. I think we've got, what have we got here? I think this is issue14, is it? No, Wrathgar Flesh, and I think it's Screamer Pink, the other one, is it? Yeah, Screamer Pink. Okay, so these are colours which we're going to be using on the models we've already got, and probably on some of the future models as well. Each one of those pots about £2.75 from Games Workshop, about £2.30 from other online stores. So going inside here, the how to paint, it tells you how to use those colours on the models, specifically the Terminators in this bit really, and then how they should look. It does go on to show how the captains should be looking as well, and you can see the Infernus Marines also using those colours on the Tyranid models. Predominantly I think their tongues are done the pink. So a bit more lore goes on to talk about the Inquisition and what role that has as part of the Imperium. So rooting out heresy, the Xenos and demons. And then each one of the Ordos then, Ordos Malleus, Ordos Xenos and Ordos Hereticus. Giving a little bit of brief background there. Goes to talk about Oath of Moment, is where the Space Marines declare their proclaim an oath against the individual target. I think in the actual game purposes that allows you to re-roll the 2-hit roll, I believe. Then also goes on then to talk about the third Tyrannic War, and how that arrived. I think it was on planet Baal, and the implications of that. And then going on to deployment then, whereas in the previous scenarios we've more or less been told where we're deploying our troops. This one talks about deployment zones, and then rolling to see who deploys first, and then rolling to see who takes the first turn. Talks about the benefits of deployment, taking among the range of your weapons, the range of movement on your units. So a better place to deploy them with those zones, looking ahead to what your opponent's already put down. Talks about infiltrators and deep strike, where you can position then further up the board, but with no closer than 9 inches away from enemy units. Deep striking, I believe you can't deep strike until turn 2, and again where you can't deep strike any closer than 9 inches, but then you can shoot and then move on from there then. Then it takes you through the scenario of playing through that sort of deploy, advance, deep strike, or infiltrate positioning, so you can understand your positioning a little bit better. Again, just running through, if you were the Space Marine side, some of the thoughts that you'd have to do with each step of your phase of your turn, and then giving a little sort of breakdown of what's happened then. And that's more or less it really for this issue. So not much of an issue with the 2 paints, but looking on to issue 15, that's Psychophage there, that's probably looking pretty good and probably one of the best values that we've had for a single magazine. But then followed quickly on by another 2 paints. So, okay, cheers guys, thank you. Like and subscribe.